My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
You can't run from me, you foul beast! You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth!
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Punch-O fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a few deals with.
Whoa, Pete. Oh, looks like you really stepped in it this time. Just where in the world are you? Hello? Hello? All right, Pete. Remember your scout training. Step 1, get your bearings.
I'm gonna head straight for the first building.
Signal detected.
What's that? It sounds like a radio signal. It must be being transmitted from nearby. Well, logic dictates that there are probably more of these stations around. Maybe if I keep searching, I'll find some clues. Or someone.
I'm just gonna scan this stuff so I can build some tools.
Curious. Ophidoidea.
axe and a spear. Need more plant fiber for a spear. There we go. Okay.
Science!
Look at the size of that thing. It's probably the size of a bathroom scale?
A bathroom scale? I need this sap right here.
Tower to Nat, say intentions. Your flight path is not cleared. I spy.
Let me go scan this sap and then I need to hunt. Need a bit of spit.
Science!
Consulting Detective Weevil, hot on the trail.
Come here,
He's
Weevil.
got a nose for the truth. Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family. Oh, that guy's got allergies. Ant crossing.
And then I can scan this thing.
Science!
harvesting spit. I need 3 dry grass. That should do it. And then we're going to make where's my lean-to at? No lean-to? What the hell did I not scan?
Science!
Alright.
Aw, poor guy's got allergies.
I need 2 sprig and 3 garage ash chunks to build that torch. Where's the lean-to? I don't see the lean-to for some reason. Well, the food's done. Let's cook some mo.
A little chewy, but not bad.
Alright. Made some food. Here's some water.
Nice and clean.
Just look up high and over the water. Let me get some dry grass. And some twig. These little... Where'd they go? Here we go, one of those.
Science.
There we go. I needed to scan the... That's what I needed to scan to get the lean to. The 4-leaf clover. There we go. Cool. Then I wanted to build a torch. And I can. Torch is built. Cool. Now I can go solve this puzzle over here.
Curiosity killed the tiny Pete. Huh. Well, looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers. I don't think that worked properly. It seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function. Maybe there's a way to fix them? Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, small red insect?
These mites. Kind of annoying. Alright, let's go check the rest of the line, make sure it's good. If it's not, there's mites everywhere. So I'm
By
gonna pull
the
out my
power of
handy dandy
Helion,
torch.
champion of the sun! Disturb the mites, and they'll bite.
I'm gonna check out what's down here. Requires a busting tool. I got a busting tool. Might as well pick up all the rocks. At least most of them.
Tremor detected. Something's afoot.
Oh, I need a shovel for that. Alright, all 3 lasers are working. Now I'm going to press this button. Welcome, viewer. Feel free to drop a comment, like, or subscribe. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you play Grounded, or if you're just interested in the game. It's a good game. I got it a little while back on Xbox PC Game Pass, and I love it. I started a fresh run for the stream, so you're catching it from the beginning. All I've really done is feed myself, build a small shelter in a fire pit, and solve this
my
puzzle
bad.
right here. I just had to fix the 3 lasers and hit activate, and now something else is broken, so we better go investigate the oak tree explosion, it says. So let me, the oak tree explosion's over here, so I'm going to place a waypoint. Right.
It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take his advice, and I'm going to go back to shelter. And head out in the morning. That. So now I've got 5 cooked bug. I'll put away my torch to save its deal, and then I'm going to go ahead and sleep till morning. Alright, I'm going to head out. I should get some water. Where's some water? Oh, that's a spider. Look at that thing. Looks like an orb weaver. Just gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Run away!
yonder lady of the Clover Forest. On what errand does the day find you?
Just headed to story. I need water and food. I'm about to get some water in here. This is a really special place in the game. This is like where the story kind of starts. Here's water. I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 of that.
Just close your eyes and
Maybe
imagine it's
2
a
of
foot
these.
pounder.
And then I'm good.
Let me try to help!
This is Burgle, he's funny.
System reboot in progress. Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster. And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? You are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tully to experiment on all things small. This is the base of operations for conducting experiments in his yard. It seems you and I are both a little but given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform, patent pending. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time. Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor. He is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short-order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No doubt my previous work experience has been invaluable to Dr. Tully. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks. And now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks. To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully activate Dr. Tully's spacer platform. Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the explosion. I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for some time until we find a solution. Haha! That is a great idea! Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault! Code 408B3000. Ominent OS script runtime error. Arg! I am sorry again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer. Dr. Tully used 2 types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you learn new survival recipes. Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full directories of my memory system. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory chips you find. Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the... Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Processing. Processing. Error. Files not found. Code 632C404. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities. The Hedge Lab. The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge. Sending the coordinates to your Scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects. That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the mainframe. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests. Yes, quests. I will reward you raw science for each completed quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. Log on to the ASL terminal over there and see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips. And try not to die out there. Have an exponentially great day!
Alright. I feel like that's really good for a first episode. You know, we got spawned in, we built shelter and all that. And what we're going to do next episode is we're going to explore the lab. I'm going to find a more permanent base. And then we're going to go track down that lab, like he was saying, and go get the memory chip. I don't know if we're going to get all that done in an episode or not, but that's definitely the next objectives. So thank anybody who dropped in for watching, and thank you for those of you that are watching this after it was streamed. I hope that you'll have an excellent day, and I'll see y'all soon.